All right, so today what we're looking at is we're doing inferences for sampling, sampling surveys, what can go wrong. Basically, like I was telling these guys before I record it, this is a common sense type of a lesson, okay? So if you imagine something that can go wrong, it probably will go wrong. And then there'll always be something you don't recognize and something will kind of throw the proverbial monkey wrench into it, okay? So we're looking at undercoverage, non-response, question wording, and other aspects of a sample survey that can lead to bias, okay? Okay, so here's the key aspect that we're working with, okay? We want to make an inference, okay? We want to stay away from the word conclusion, but we just want to say from our data, there seems to be an inference, an association, a connection, but we never say that because of this and this, this happens, okay? Because as soon as you say that, guess what you're going to get? That's right, a lawsuit, okay? Because it didn't happen for that person in that one time, okay? Let me see if I can focus that real quick. So the last part says we infer information about the population from what we know about the sample, all right? Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is, of course, undercoverage, okay? What do you think undercoverage is? Plain and straightforward. Not enough subjects. Yeah. So we don't have enough subjects. It's kind of like if we just had one person say, you know what, I think we should go with what machines are in the by the Tiger Tile? What so yeah, yeah, what vending machines are there? Is it Pepsi or Coke? Okay. I think it's okay. So with the fact that it's only got Pepsi in there, then that's gonna we would sit there and say the school should go to Coca-Cola Classic because that's what I want. And so that's just one person's opinion. And so instead of doing it more and more, you're going to get that under coverage. Okay. So what's the problem with under coverage? What's going to happen? So you're going to get extremes. So you're going to get pulling stuff to the left, to the right. You're not going to get a true understanding of the population. Okay. All right. That's our undercoverage. Any questions on undercoverage? Sweet. Okay. So then the next one we have is the non-response. Okay. I'm thinking of Michael Scott. Okay. That first season when or maybe it's the second season, when he gets a fax from the office, from the main office, and he tells Pam to put that in the special filing system, and puts it in the trash, right? And Jan comes by, exactly. Okay. And he's like, well, where is it? And she's like, you threw it away. Why would, you know? Anyway, so that fact that he threw it away is a non-response action. Okay. So when I send out, when you guys have the opportunity to take a survey of how the class was for CSI, and I have yet to have anybody do it, I don't have any response, right? I don't understand it. 5 years, nobody's done it. So we might have to try and do it this year. Okay. What's that? Nobody's ever done it in the 5 years I've taught college stats. And because I can't, here, let me gotta pause this right here because I don't want to waste the time. What happens with it is I can't be in the room. This is the trash bin. All right. All right. So then our next one is question wording. Okay. And this can lead to a huge amount of bias. Okay. Why do you think the question wording is going to lead to more bias than anything else? And plus it tugs at their what? It pulls on their what? Yeah. Opinions, emotions, right? Here's a great example. You ready for this? Ready for this, Jack? Jack, don't you think it's important that we fund the dog shelter so we're not killing and maiming dogs and kittens and puppies? That's really important so you don't hurt those little animals, right? Okay, there you go. Question wording. Because you don't want to seem like a big mean guy saying, well, I don't want to kill puppies and kittens. That's just mean. But yet, where's that money going to go from or come from? Yeah. So you got to question wording. The other one is the politics. I think the right where you guys are seeing right now, all the political ads, all the commercials, everything you're seeing, that of course they're going to be biased because they want you to vote for their candidate, right? So you've got to be able to understand and become a smart voter, not just being able to go, well, they've put people in cages. Well, they didn't leave us enough material or enough products to fight the pandemic, right? They're a racist. They're a pothead. Yep. So besides our question wording and biased opinions, all that other fun stuff, what are some of the other ways that you can think of that can lead to problems? What about verbiage? Right. Structure. Okay. There we go. So what do you think about structure real quick? Hmm. Okay, so the way that they structure it and everything like that. Good. Okay, what about verbiage? Well, not even, that's more like the wording, right? So verbiage is if I use different vocabulary words that they may not know, right? So again, that goes back to that person. Are they going to actually ask saying, hey, what does this mean? Right? And so are they actually going to ask questions of what we're going to look for, or are they just kind of blurting it out there? Okay. Okay, so what else do you think? Okay, so I'll let you think about that. So what can go wrong? So our pleasing answers, because we don't want to seem stupid, mean, or racist, or any other thing else. Okay, good. Excellent. Answering multiple times. We could almost say we're going to stack the deck, right? So if you know something, then maybe you could use social media or something to get out saying, hey, go take this poll, and so that we can do that. You know, okay. What's one of the things about online polling, by the way? It's usually what? It's very anonymous. You're not gonna, you can hide. You can hide, so you can say, and sometimes that allows that person to be a little bit more truthful. You can be a little bit more ornery. You can be meaner, you know. I think that test or that survey they make you guys fill out in the third try, that's, I don't know if you guys had to do it last year. I don't think you did. That says, have you ever tried weed? Or how many times do you smoke weed a day or something, you know? Yeah, yeah. Was that during Christmas time or? I don't remember. Okay. Right before spring break. Well, no, it had been before that because no, we were in school before spring break. Yeah. So maybe somebody was telling them their plans, what they're going to do. Okay. So basically, what we're looking for is when the questions ask you what is going wrong, just be careful. Just ask, is it under coverage? Are we having a Michael Scott moment where we're getting non-response? Question wording, and then think about some of the other ways that could go wrong. Okay, really think of things being negative. All right, and I hate to put it like that, but that's kind of what we're looking towards. You got to be negative about it. Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's look at homework number 2. That's the 14 through 14 and then 14 through 26, but you're gonna skip 16, right? So that one's gonna start on page 230. So we should be able to do that one. And then I think you guys are ready to do the next one. Page 231, if I remember right. Nope, 232. So that's 28 through 36 evens. And then you've got 37 to 42 all. Okay, so you guys should be able to do that. And then if you want, you can work on your survey, not your surveys, your activities now, and then we can have that nice little peaceful time. Okay.